Yo. Yo. What we doing here? You a back test? Damn. Let's see what. Dude. A ver. Déjame ver lo que tenía yo. I had Dude, I'm showing. Yeah. It's my chart just right now. We're showing. It's showing. One. 90. 864 bottom, possible bottom. But it's not back tested, so I don't kind of trust it. But if you back tested it too, damn. Let's see what you got. Okay. You have 11. Oh, ARCa. Oh. Did you get arrested or what?
What is good, family? Hello, everybody. I know the music must have been a little weird right now because I was getting the feed from Discord as well. Throw the freaking A's in the chat, man. What is up, family? Aiden Davis, my bro. Where you been at, man? It's good to see you, team. It's good to see everybody here. Guys, yeah, I was just talking to Cryptic about this thing. Oh man, Tesla is about to give us a little surprise. And if just to introduce the peeps over here, right? We have Cryptic Trader up in the voice. He's about to share some analysis with the Tesla ticker too.
¿Qué pasa, ese?
¿Qué pasión?
Órale, here with the homes, eh?
Oh, dude, I have to ask you about TSLS. Have you ever traded the ETF?
No, I tend to stick to just the stock.
Yeah, because I noticed that TSLS, sure, it's a one times lever, but it has a 71-cent ATR. So, and it's also like $19. So
Let's see.
I don't, and the options chain is pretty cheap.
I think ETFs are better to trade options with, but not stock.
Yeah, and I mean honestly, dude, if we're looking at options, I'm sorry, not options, live shares on Tesla, that like you could probably run this short all the way, like all the way without having to worry about the whole volatility aspect and all that crap. You know what I mean?
You could run. Let's see. We're looking at a possible. Man, you throw in 100 shares and just let them ride.
Right. And so, oh, you know what? I was right. Let me just make sure that I have the. I do. Yes, I do. Okay, I have the generated image for the standard distribution curve on Tesla, right? So let me put this.
I wonder, is it possible to transfer over a market chart? Yeah, you can.
I'm sorry.
You could save it in your back test. Is it possible to transfer it over?
Oh yeah. I think I could do a chart. I think I could do a chart share. You know what? I was trying to figure that out. I was trying to figure that out a few months ago too. Have you ever transferred like? I mean, I'm talking about trying to transfer a chart where you can continue adding to it. I don't know if I can do that, but there's a
In
chart
TD you
feature.
can, but I don't know about. I mean, TradingView is a better charting tool than TD, so it's got to be a way.
In TD, you could.
I think or assume you can, yeah.
Oh, okay. So let me look. See this. There's a export chart data, and there's a sharing option here. Make a copy. Make a copy. All right. Right. So Tesla 2D. This was what was it? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Contraction to expansion. Downside back test. Okay, so and also let me put what are we on right now? That's 0104 2024. Okay, so I saved this chart. Okay. So how does one share it then? Let's see. Oh, copy link. Oh, what? Nice. Okay, cool. So let me see here. I'm gonna put it in mods, and let me know if it works. That would be super cool, man. Danny Gonzalez, what is up? Mark Roach, good to see you here, bro. And Aiden, it's good to see you, dude. DJ, what's up, man? B. Oh, that's right. B, hold off. I'm gonna figure it out, right? I still have the Discord, the new Discord moderators trying to get that thing figured out. What's up, Casey? And I'll get you in, brother. I still have around half of my analysts are not even in it either. They're like stuck in the outside, posting in the lounge. And yeah, but I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure it out. But I'm gonna get you in, brother. And
okay,
it does work.
What you have to do is you get your copy over me. It's read only, and then I copy it, and then I can work off it.
No way.
Yeah, so I could add stuff here, send it to you, and you copy it and work off it.
Yeah,
so
we can continue.
Collaborate on it.
Yeah, bro, that is fire. That is awesome. You know what? I realized that okay, I still had one more image to upload, but I can just share that as the. I can just share it. Let me just put this. I'm gonna just put it on the desktop for now. And that image, this wasn't available. What? What the hell? Okay, let me open the image on a new tab. Whoa. Yeah, I think I have to change the extension on it. Hold on just a sec. Just having a little bit of trouble, but I'll get it. Okay, let me see if I just put dot, I don't know, freaking PNG or something. Okay.
Throw my wedge into your chart to see what it looks.
Oh, there is. Sorry, man. File dot what? I'm gonna get this thing, bro. Let me just real quick it, because it's not allowing me to. It's not allowing me to save it. Let me get rid of all my stuff here. And But you guys are gonna be super surprised to see what Tesla has to offer for this. You guys, this is gonna be something, really something. I just need to pull up the last part of my analysis, which is the distribution curve. But if we don't have, okay, it doesn't. You know, I'm not even seeing it here, so it's okay. We'll just have to do it without the distribution curve. Options. What is up, my dude? Daniel Gonzalez saying, "What's up, Cryptic?"
Yo.
Been trading
Yo.
Dude, you've been trading Forex? That's insane. The daily operating on the EMA 8/20 and the 50 with pin marks at the 30% for entry position with a 1 to 5. So a 1.5 to 1 reward, risk to reward. It's been extremely profitable. Forex. And, dude, I want to see it. And also, what are you trading? I know that there was volatility in the Singapore indices, but which ones, what are you trading? But yeah, I got something in store here for us, team, that could be a pretty significant move to the downside. And I'm gonna need your discretion in this as well. GBP, JPY. Oh, is that Japanese? The JPY? Let me get rid of this.
Exiting. So as soon as we exit this volatility and start the volatility, it's gonna boom, right? Back to the same.
I'm thinking that there's
1 day, 2 days.
Well, the average is 31 days on the back test, but usually when it says 31 days, typically means like 1 to 3 GP.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see how to trade that. I could do it on Dash Trader too, brother. And honestly, I was diving more into the side of futures. I wanted to trade the ES, the micro E-minis. But okay, so sorry, buddy, tell me.
No, I mean I haven't dabbled in those. You're gonna have to teach me those.
I think well, we'll learn it together because I've been charting it here and there over the last few months, and I will say, dude, the plays are a little easier. Like but we're talking about an average true range here of of like $50 to $60 or more. So volatility is like not the problem. So we'll be able to play whatever we're comfortable on range. You know, we know that the total is that huge range, but you know, we can always remove risk as we go and see how far we can take runners and experiment and really feel price action there, because it's dude, $300 moves are like
options is offering to teach us.
Yeah, and also the contracts, you know, they're like options, but they don't rely on implied volatility. They don't. You're not gaining with the Greeks, with Delta, okay, Gamma, Vega, none of that. It's like
that's my biggest reason for not wanting to play with options. Stock are so much easier to control.
Yeah, and that's the beauty about the futures contracts, is that they don't rely on any of those metrics. It's like buying a share, but they're the contracts is. I mean, dude, it's like in I forgot what it's valued, but let's just say that it's $14,000. You know, you can't buy several $14,000 contracts, so they're condensed into smaller prices, and I think $500 to $1,000 or something like that. So you'll pay, you'll ride 2 or 3 contracts, and then the volatility on that for every dollar move to the upside or downside is equivalent on the ES is $50 for every dollar. So, and we're talking about this thing moving like $60 to $100 in a single day. So nice. Big money. Yeah, you know, options. Yeah, I would completely do that live. Oh, see, sorry, you said would love to give my insight, guys. In a few weeks, I will have more time just to trade and explain. No charge, obviously. I have a solid
I
trading
wouldn't pay
plan.
you anyways.
Dude, you would want to do it, you would want to talk options, or do you want to just what I mean is like on a like live stream,
I,
or how?
I wouldn't throw it on the stream, man. Not yet. Because it's on your channel.
Right. We just need to make sure that it's
In Discord is better.
so maybe just between us, and we'll check it out together. We'll play it, and then and then I could get you on here, brother. I'll give you the analyst role, all that stuff too. That's awesome, Options. Thanks for wanting to share that with us, bro. Options has been trading for a while, dude. He's legit day trader.
I know Options, but Options kind of
That was from the other channels, or he's had other handles.
He's had Options is kind of like Joe. Let's just say.
I think honestly, Options could be Joe. He's also really, dude. Surprisingly, Joe is mathematical. I think Options has a greater discretion. So dude, wait, you have your series 7 Options?
Nice.
Dude, you have a series 7? That's amazing. I could literally tell you, bro. Tell them I said to buy it.
Well, Options ain't Lauren, at least we know that.
No, dude, I've known Options has had a.
Hey, Options, you're trading your dad's account?
Dude, don't tell me you're trading your dad's account, Options. I'm pretty sure it's his, bro. he's saying that because of some other guy.
Because it's because of Lauren.
I definitely didn't want to say the name, but this guy came out.
Lorraine. I mean,
dude, that was Off Grid Gorilla. You totally called him Lorraine.
Yeah, Off Grid Gorilla started that. Where is the OGG? Are you in here?
Yeah, I haven't seen that guy in a bit. I should probably text his ass and be like, "Hey, man." So, and doing more courses from New York Institute of Finance. Yeah,
nice.
No, yeah, dude. I'm telling you, bro. In my earlier days when I was trading, Options came up in here, and I think he donated $800 to me.
Options, my dad is dead, bro. Damn.
Dude. Oh, damn. Bro, I'm so sorry. Daniel Gonzalez saying I'm from the Institute of Finance. Yeah. Daniel Gonzalez, Options came up and he just like donated all this cash. And today he even donated another $75 just to donate to me because he's saying just keep up the good work, bro. Options, you're crazy, man. And also he paid for a course that he never came in on, and finally he's in.
Options, I would flex and show pics and your mods hated me. Dude, Options, as long as you're not like Joe who would like show a pic and say, F you guys. You guys suck.
Yeah, he would be super pissed.
Yeah, he would be an a-hole, man. Oh, you guys suck my nuts.
Wait, you just bought some new cars, man? What the hell? Oh, you got an X5? Options, you still live in the where? Joe hated you. No way. What? Oh, well, that's right, dude. He did.
If Joe hates someone, that means they're good. They're cool.
He did. I remember that Options and Joe used to bicker. They used to always be feuding, and then Cal would always try to diminish it, bro. Options.
Dude, good thing I wasn't the mod. I would have added fire to it.
Oh my god! Yeah, I know you would have just lit it up on fire. Yeah, that's right. You lived in Aspen, bro. Come on, man. Options, dude. I can't believe it's humbling as hell, man. That you would be here and chill with us, right? Cryptic, he's his own little whale too, man. So he doesn't trade little volume. He trades big ass trades too.
Yeah, but I don't know Forex. So.
Yeah,
I know what I don't know.
Yeah, like we're not trading 7 figures here, man.
No. Trading mid 6 figures. That's about it.
Dude,
mid to high.
And I think Options was also military, bro. So there's a lot of stuff there.
Options and Katie gonna kick our ass now.
Dude, both of them are gonna kick our ass. Damn. Dude, options. What the hell? Of course. Yeah, Aspen is awesome. Aspen, I know that it's a tourist area for skiing and stuff, dude. Great resorts up there too, right? 82nd Airborne. Nice, man. Look
Options
at
was in
you.
Band of Brothers, man.
Dude, the band of brother. He was
His Captain Winners, man.
damn, dude. So, bro, you fly? You can fly a plane?
He's a parachuter.
Let's go. Trader reunion at Options Vacation Condo. Daniel Gonzalez called it. Let's go. Anyway, let me buy your Discord stuff. Option said, let me buy your Discord stuff. Been too busy handing out cash to people. Options, I was really trying to get you in there, bro, so you don't have to pay, man. Dude, you've like given me enough money to like hold that position there. I have the guys developing the Discord, trying to figure out how to get people in there without having to pay, like the analysts. Like I have half the people missing; they can't get in. So I'm in the process of doing that whole switcheroo, man. So it's little by little. But let me talk to you about this, dude. Let me talk to everybody about this. This is a serious play coming up. For Tesla, I did actually. This is not a daily backtest. This was a bi-daily. And we're going to go over the thesis like together. Yeah, you do, man. I know, man. And that's the beauty of it, dude, that you're a consistent trader, so you'll be able to just cash it back in the next day on a play. I know you like those volatility runs, dude. You're a fiend for movement. I love it. But check this out. All right. So I ran a back test of Tesla's volatility versus momentum. And the reason why I ran it is because of this particular reason. We've been every single, let me zoom in. You see every single bar printing in blue? That means that it's been sitting at critical contraction for 2 days at a time. Every bar is a 2-day print. And so let's see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Those are 7 bars. Let me see this. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 bars there. I think that may be the second or third biggest iteration. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 again. Still nothing. Still bigger than the. Oh, here's the one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so that's 10 iterations. That makes it the second biggest. Yeah, look at that. There's only been one other time that volatility has been in that volatility has sat in contraction for that long. And what ended up happening there was a pretty interesting turn of events. It had a massive downside followed by a huge recovery. So this kind of volatility here introduced this upside here. But the way that we're setting up is not from the bottom of stochastics. We're setting this up from the top of stochastics with a downside pivot. So that means that we're about to expand to the downside. We're about to hit the gas all the way to the bottom. So if this iteration here, for a downside move, it did play an 11%, almost 11% move. So if you're looking at this as an 11% move to the downside, it doesn't sound much, right? But remember, it's a $200 asset. So we're talking about the difference here of 252 to 225. So that's a massive downside move. So huge downside. And that was 10 iterations of the buy print, of the buy daily print, right? So this makes it the biggest time and the only time that it's ever contracted for this long. And this was back in 2013. It wasn't even COVID or nothing like that. It was just way back then. So if we look at the data today, this is the current iteration, 6 prints, consistent, and look at the pivot. This is coming from the very top. We're about to hit the gravitational zone of the bullish control zone, right? So this is going to pull us down into the bearish control zone. And I don't know, dude. This is feeling like it's gonna fall off a cliff here, and in a very, very violent manner. And there is a regression here too that I wanted to point out. Check that out. Right down here. Could that be? That's the speculation here. So if we're respecting this trend line regression rejection situation here, it's pretty likely that we're starting to converge. Sorry, within stochastics. Look at this. See what I mean? We're following a trend, and if this is the trend, then we're clearly coming out of this top here as a correction, in a pretty gnarly one too, man. I don't know. I think something is afoot here, and let's go ahead and just go over the data, right? So this is the back test that I ran, and bi-daily time frame critical contraction, meaning down here to expansion. We have a total of 35 iterations throughout the entire trading history of the Tesla asset on the bi-daily. These are all the samples that I gathered just a little bit ago, and that's you're counting a total. The green ones are the ones marked to the upside. So there was an upside move on the green iterations. The red ones are the ones that we're back testing because we're looking for the downside here. Mark Roach, thank you so much, buddy. So we're looking at a total of 35 iterations, right, throughout the entire trading history. 29 of those were guessed correctly to the downside. And that gives us an average downside accuracy, that's 82.86% probabilities. And that move is set to drop on average 14.7% over the span of 31.21 days. Now, 31.21 days, I've seen this metric often, and it tends to play out usually within 1, maybe 2 or 3 days. So I'm going to speak to you about the conditions here too, though. Okay, because the mean, the average, sure, it's viable, but I would really consider. This is where I was going to show you the standard distribution curve. I really hate that I don't have it. I think I could possibly mimic it in some way. Let me go ahead and do it like something like this here, right? And let me put a curve here and a curve here. I'll show you. It's going to be like that one. So we'll invert this one here and show it similarly to how we would have the other one drawn in there, right? Just like this, using trading tools to get our point across here. So there are 2 zones in the standard distribution curve, but the 2 zones mark off the one area where the higher probabilities or top performers of the statistical backtest usually sit, and that is usually right in this area here, in that centered area, right in here. That would be marked off as 68% of the results land right here. So that would be equals 9.90%. So 68% of the results, otherwise known as the standard distribution, 68%, right? 9.90% is the drop that we're looking for, the decline. And now this area here, from this area on, because we're talking about downside minus numbers, right? We're not going to the upside here. That would mark off at the lower bound of the first standard deviation of 4.81% move to the downside. On the upper bound of that, 24.60. So we're talking about further. The first standard deviation here, that's talking about twice the move of the 14.7%. I'm not going to focus in on that. What I'm going to focus in is, first of all, the 4.81, the 9.90, and the 14.70 for the bi-daily on Tesla. So statistically speaking, remember that these are just they're stats. They're not certainties by any mean. We can't take them as that. But the back test is pretty damn convincing. 82.86% is a good enough variable or metric for me to consider a sizable position, right? I would definitely size up on this. So here's my condition. This is where I need your discretion too. My back test consists of any time that volatility has contracted, right? It doesn't matter how many of the bi-daily iteration blueprints we've had. It's just that I back tested this after we enter contraction and we exit with an upside of both the moving average and the volatility component beyond the 15% green line. So as soon as we have both of these pivoted towards the upside, that's where I mark off the read, and that's where I take the metric, right? From the opening of the candle, from opening to range low, meaning opening basis to wick low. So the wick can actually be lower, and then I'll take that. So I'm not doing opening to closing. I'm doing opening to wick low. And that's how I'm getting the total range for a downside possibility or potential, right? So from all of these iterations, right? So you'll see every single iteration here. I start back testing the moment that volatility component and the moving average are beyond the 15% consistently without miss. Every single shot. So if that is the case, then we have to pay attention to the bi-daily close. 15 hours and 14 minutes. That means that by tomorrow, market close, we have the bi-daily closure. And that's going to tell us where volatility went based on the closure of the bi-daily, meaning entering Monday. That doesn't mean that the move can't start already. It's just that the backtest was done out of the 15th percentile, and we are currently starting to expand. See that? Notice how volatility and even the bars here, they're actually starting to show upside. If I can point this out as close as I can, here we go. You see this blue line here? Right? That's the volatility component, the spectrum line. It's already expanding, and the moving average is already expanding too. So that's what I'm looking for here. And I don't know how much of a change this is going to do from this point to this point, right? Because from here to here would be the next bi-daily iteration right in here. I assume that's going to be the first iteration without the blue bar, and official expansion could have started. Seeing that we have a pretty exponential downside already, that expansion could actually be, I don't know, we could be into the 7.58% and so on. So that means that there could be downside continuation leading into the setup that's not even fired yet. And in order for us to determine that, then I would use some shorter time frames. For example, the 4-hour is a time frame that I heavily consider. And I mean, look at this. This is a bi-daily bearish engulfing here. Huge validation candle for a continuation to that downside. And stochastic momentum pivoted straight to the downside as well. Converging averages looking okay. Sorry, Cryptic. You got something for me, buddy?
I just want to... I know you're doing the statistical stuff, but I just want to show you my wedge compared to your back test on your drawing. Look at my channel.
Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and pull that.
Look at that.
Oh, dude, it's literally breaking down already, and you have a target of 190.
Look at the target.
Yeah. What?
Look
way.
Look at that.
Let me show the crew here. I'm gonna open this up in the browser. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit too. Guys, I think we're prepping a serious Dude, gainer here. When
the stats and the charts match, I mean, perfectly.
Bro, right? Stupid. So here's what Cryptic is looking at, right? This is his rising wedge, naturally a bearish formation. And that gives us, it's already breaking down below, right? So that means that the target here that he's looking at is what number do you have here, brother? I don't see it listed on the right hand side.
I have it at. Give me 1 sec.
I'll draw in the range here.
Hold on. Low. Ew, this is 204.25. Oh, sorry, 204.52.
Is that the bottom range or the top?
That's the bottom.
204.52.
My top is right on the break. 245.37. I already rebroke it.
205.87.
245.
Sorry.
No, sorry, my range. Okay, yeah. I'm sorry. My range is that to 201.61.
201.61 is actually right down here. Oh my goodness, dude. So my discretionary, I'm gonna try to get it a little closer. Let me see. It's just because I'm kind of zoomed out a little. So 201.61, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then 204.52.
Yep, but if you actually widen to take into account where the pivot is that
this one right here, 205.60, I think it was.
Yeah.
205.60. Yeah. I think it would be safer for us to assume support at a pivot, at an inflection. Yep. And so we're looking at
your targets in there
in the 50% of the returns. So and now that was completely guessed. Remember that this is let me get it tighter. 14.7, right? I'm literally measuring 14.54. So let's just put this at 14.70. Right? So it'll be right here at 202.95. At least as a potential focus, and I will tell you why potential and not completely validated just yet. So we're looking at a total range 205.60 to 201.61 with a focus of 202.96. Ridiculous, right? So now, and that's based on a psychological breakdown. Sorry, team, you're not even looking at the chart. Damn it.
No, they're looking at the paste.
Okay, so here it goes, team. Sorry, this is you can see my side now. Okay, this is what I was drawing in here. This is what I already had here before I drew this blue box. So this is the target that Cryptic was just talking about based on psychological breakdown, being the rising wedge. His target is set to 205.60 to 201.61. The statistical guess for now, the focus is set right here, a 14.7% decline to 202.95, marking around I don't know, 42% of the return from this range here, which is super curious that it's already down to that level, right? So I will tell you why I'm guessing it from here. I'm guessing that it would be from the area where we are closing on a buy daily. I know that it's a different close at 12 hours, so yeah, 238.41 and 237.93 is the difference. After hours and traditional close. So the reason why I'm kind of guessing this area here, it's because I think that we're going to face a downside first before we can recover and validate a resistance. So what time frame were you looking at on the buy daily?
Yeah, I was looking buy daily.
Okay, so I'm going to show you.
I'm trading based off the daily though, but I'm just saying daily is the charting.
I gotcha. Yeah. It could totally play like that. And then you have your bottom side support from here. I think it was, right? Just like this, and you're already getting that retracement for potential resistance validation here. So let me show you what could happen, because we're about. I haven't done this. Okay, I am running this live here on purpose with you here, so that we can see if the data meets the psychological breakdowns. Okay, so this is the first buy daily closure that we may get as a clean close without any type of exposure or touching of the regression from the support conversion. So this support is converting into a resistance of the buy daily, right? Okay, so let's take a trend line from that point as the first potential target to the downside. Let's apply it to this breakdown target, and it's coming out to 221.62. Okay, so let's draw the 221.62 trend line right there. Okay, now let's go to the standard. Let's go to the first, the lower bound of the first standard deviation. That's leading to a 4.81% move to or decline, or the standard deviation at 9.90. So let's see if those match here with the breakdown from where we are. Let's just say again from the same position. So that would be 237.81, right? So let's measure here a 4.81. 4.81 would be right about here. 226 to 221.62. Okay, so if that is the case, look at the bottom side of this gap here. That bottom side is a low of 226.54. Statistics are suggesting 226.44. Ridiculous. Okay, so it's all kind of matching here with price action too. So let's draw in now this range. So this is now the first range that we're looking at for a potential bounce. So I'm not saying. Tell me, brother.
I'm just looking at the 200 EMA.
Oh yes, I forgot.
Right now, it's sitting at Right now it's sitting at 230.59.
Oh, dude, what? Look at the 200. Look at the 200 SMA sitting at 50%. The results of the range that we're talking about as the first area for a bounce. That is ridiculous. Okay, damn, good eye, bro. That's nuts. That is nuts. Okay, so complete rhyming, complete, confluence here. Don't even let me break out a fib. Like, let me see. Just to further our analysis even. Oh, dude, look at that. 2.618, 220.52, bottom side of 221.63.
Here's our first target.
Damn, and look at the 2.272 at 225.99. With the statistics at 226.44, literally 40 freaking 5 cents away on a $200 asset. That's pretty damn close for geometrics, statistics, and psychological price objectives here. Bro, oh my God, I'm getting chills down my back because we could get short the crap out of this, and we dude. I mean, it's about to rain. It's about to rain hell. I don't know what is happening here, but Tesla something is going to happen, and I don't know what it is, but the statistics are showing a potential drop. And this is a 800 billion, right? Market cap. It has the power to move things. I'm just going to say it like that. It's big enough to move things. So if this is going to capitulate that hard, that means that it's going to bring down markets with it, or the markets are prepping a downside and Tesla's reading it, and we're being told a warning right now. So if this is really the case, this is what I meant by the 4.8% drop. What I meant is this. So price action would come down, validate a form of support here, bounce, we'll get the resistance validation at around 249.24-ish, roughly, right, from the regression here. We'll resist from the regression and then make our way down to that overall move. Now, notice that there's a gap on the buy daily right here. So, I mean, I don't want to say it's a gap. It's just it's the top of this candle over here. So that matches very well to the 205.60, right? That's why we selected it. It's the pivot point. So there could be that bounce from that area there. This would lead price action back into this zone of 222 to around 226. We're going to we're going to head and shoulders our way down into, I don't know, maybe 193 or something. But there's a potential here for a huge drop. And so now, since we know the targets here and we know the overall direction for the following days, we now know what to trade. We now know what targets to focus on for potential bounces. Right? So, I mean, we can trade the hourly on this, even like I would say the 5 minute and the hourly. And so let me do this too. Let me look at volatility versus momentum in the shorter time frames. I want to see what it looks like on the 4 hour and stuff. So what the heck? So Tesla. Okay. So yeah, you know what? I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use this side here. I do have stochastic momentum right in here. So let me get rid of the moving averages. It's a little convoluted here. It's giving me a headache. Okay, and let's pull this up on the hourly time frame. Okay. Oh, I noticed the text is very small. It's canvas, right? Yeah, let me put this on 20. And, oh, sorry, you know what? I'm going to do it one more time and apply to all. Let me do 20, apply to everything. Okay. Okay, so short-term, there's a potential short-term upside, apparently. But I will say that it's very short-term. And why? Because the RSI is in the gravitational zone. So this gravitational zone here would pull price action to the upside, right? And the problem here is that the SMA 14 is in the way, and that would likely resist. So gravitation up here and the SMA 14 would pull price action back down. So very short-term upside. I can honestly say that it could probably reach, we're going to validate this, right? But I think that it could reach right about here, 239.24 to about 239.74. So 230. Let me mark them down. I'm not gonna pretend like I want to remember this. So 239.24 to 239.74. Here we go. We're worrying about entry now. So we're going over the guys. This stream that I'm doing here is actually a stream that I would be doing only in the Discord. Okay, so I'm actually still here gathering the potential stragglers that don't know that I'm actually going to convert my live trading and these analysis threads, live pre-market prep, all into Discord. So please consider joining the ARCa Bulls trading team, as I will merge everything there in the coming week. And I'll go ahead and just paste here the link to join the Discord. Okay, so please go ahead and click on that, and you'll be able to join up. So yeah, team, let's go ahead and go over that one more time. So I'm looking at a potential formation, a complete formation breakdown here. And hold on, I thought I saw something. It's also setting up this formation is a continuation formation, but it is it can be played both ways. So yeah, I guess so. It's setting up like this. It's setting up a right-angled broadening wedge, and that right-angled broadening wedge does have a projection to the downside. So let's just guess that this were to start breaking down here. Let's just say a couple hours into the trading session, 8 a.m. 8 a.m. Pacific, right? So 11 a.m. Eastern time. So let's just say that it broke down from there. The target here would be 229.56. Do we have anything there? 229.56. That's very close, actually. We have 226.46 with discretion. That would be the 4.8% decline statistic. So, and also the the SMA 100?
200.
The SMA 200 confluent to that as well. And the 2.272 geometric Fibonacci ratio retracement is also there. So that's already giving us more confluent signals here that this formation can do it, but this would be another formation as well. So if we're going to take into consideration more a deeper correlation, then let's do this, because it does have a potential shoulder here, short-term upside decline, and we'll finally make that shoulder realize, otherwise known as a potential inverted cup and handle, right? So let's go ahead and take the metric here from the top. Actually, you know what? Let's do the neckline. Let's draw that neckline first. It would be something like this here. Take that trend line from the top side of the head all the way to the neckline, and then apply this to the bottom side of your or the middle of your shoulder, right? So that would be implying that it would be around here-ish. So that's giving us 232.25. What I'm doing here is giving you the day trade and scalp targets, aside from the swing and complete day's range. Remember, here's going to be the confluent thing to really observe. Let's go to the daily time frame and pull up Tesla's ATR. So this is going to be the volatility read. 14-day close on the daily, looking at around 859 on average true range here. So 859. Let's just say that we were to open from the current price here, and let's drop $8, right? So that's going to be 230 and some change. So let's just say 229 something. So what do you know? Check out the bottom target. There's a confluent target there with the right angle broadening wedge down to around 229.64, and that could be realized tomorrow. Short-term upside, we can potentially load between 239.74, 239.24 with a higher probability of 240.89 to 240.30. That would be that would still actually give us head and shoulders, even still, right up here. Now, the last thing to kind of observe here would be the linear regression channel. So let's pull that up. And, yeah, look at that. Yeah, it's literally doing what we're talking about. Look at the resistance at the band. So we close this candle here. Just before it can make its top side to validate resistance. So resistance is located right here at 239.73 at the top of the discretion range, 239.61 of the linear regression band, right here. This is massive. We have the complete play right here. So let me just go ahead and put. Oh, hold on, guys. Hold on, just a sec, guys. Hold on, guys. I don't know if my wife is calling. Just a sec. All right, you guys. So, I find it just incredibly curious here that we do have just confluent signals everywhere. The last, I guess the last thing I would just. Oh no, we already did that. We already have the fibs too. Holy crap! We have the formation target located right where the SMA 200 is, and on the 4 hour. Was it the 4 hour? I think it was. So let me go back to it actually. No, by daily. The by daily SMA 200 is located at 223.74. Okay, so that's more of that rhyme. 223. Here we go. This is what it's going to be, team. Psychological. I'm going to use this. I'm going to use the psychological take profit from the other formation. Head and shoulders would be the top side, and the focus would be the geometric level, and that's set 225.99. Oh, it's still a little bit higher. 225. I'm sorry, 225.99. Let's see. Right down here. That's a little far away, actually. 225.99. I wanted to set a focus here, but I don't want to set a focus with an $8, $5, $6, $7 with a $7 range. No. That would be a focus of 229.51. I don't really like that. Let me see the other targets we have. 221.63 to 226.46. 226.46. Wow. Still. Okay. Yeah, team. So we have several targets to look at. I'm gonna jot these down here. I don't know if you're gonna want to take some screenshots of this or whatever, but very likely I'm gonna be playing this with the Discord members before the YouTube members, right? So make sure to join up and catch the live trading in the Discord, as I will be trading in the. I think I don't know if I came on in the pre-market or I came on right at the bell, the 6:30 a.m. open here for Pacific time. But I was in there before the YouTube stream, and oftentimes plays happen during that moment. So I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get that short-term upside here to mark off. Right, I need these targets still, right? So let me go ahead and mark those off here, so that everyone knows kind of what's going on. But remember, team, that this is something that I'm going to do for the ARCa Bulls members only leading into next week, putting together this like detail of a play. Right, so this is these are the probabilities of resistance. So in other words, potentials of averaging in or targets, right? So with confirmation, right, we're gonna play this the right way. We're gonna get closures. We're gonna get that whole thing. And but the higher likelihood one, I think, would be 239.74 based on the linear regression resistance on literally the next candle here. It's very close to it. Aside from that, then it would be the shorter time frame downside. So if you're gaining entry at 239.74, there is still a pretty volatile move here. It's a 1.15% or $2 2-point move to the downside at the regression of the formation. So that would short-term take profit, right? Because this would likely do this here. We would go up, validate resistance, come down, short-term time frame or scalp type of a take profit, validate resistance right in here of the 238.13. Otherwise, it could be the linear regression by that hour, and then we would actually break down, right? The support that we would find. Let's see.
Just remember 2 points.
2.2.
Remember Tesla. 2 points is going to do it in 5 minutes.
Yeah, quick. It's
going to be the first candle. And
that's why I'm saying that. That's why I'm saying to join up, because it's likely going to happen in the like right at the opening range. But yes, guys, Cryptic is completely right. This could happen super fast. The drop to a relevant support. Oh my goodness, dude! It doesn't even look like there's one. Slightly. Oh my goodness, no way. Are you serious? Okay, maybe right here. Let me see. Yeah, right about here could be it. 236.51. Okay, so let's zoom back in. So 236.51, right about here. Oh, it's so close to it. It might wick down a little bit lower. Let's just say that it came down to the linear regression bottom. It's just the linear regression. It's not going to be there. It's going to shift for every movement that this thing makes up or down. It's going to always kind of shift at the closures. So that would be the support bottom. Then we come back up, validate resistance, and then we're going to start looking at our potential higher gainers. Right? So we gain an entry first. We have the backup targets just in case. Right? And then also one more thing to look at would be the immediate short-term time frame, 5-minute time frame. Let's see where the EMAs are, particularly the 200. Let's see where that is. Okay. Yep, look at the EMA 200 on the 5-minute, bro. Please look at that. It's right at the target that I said would be higher probability. The 239.74 EMA 200 located right at 239.68. Damn. It's like all the answers are getting just being given away here. So I think that a massive resistance at that EMA 200 5-minute. And our discretionary resistance is 239.74. Do not rush into the play. Wait for the relief to try to create that head and shoulders shoulder, and then we could potentially see about getting short this asset. For guys, we can trade the range. We don't have to hold it all the way. I'm saying that if you play shares, you could. Tesla is a beast. This thing wiggles, so. If you're playing shares, sure, you can hold it all the way for the range low. I think you would just have to use your discretion to determine if there's weakness to the downside, there's strength for a potential upside. But so far, my bias is with the bears, and I do think that we have a strong possibility and a strong start to a pretty significant bear move coming in tomorrow. I've been mentioning it to the team here for the last 2 days, and I finally got the back test done. And having those probabilities for a back test to the downside, man, it's, and it meeting the, like Cryptic was saying, and it meeting the psychological targets, and then added, it meets the statistics and also the freaking the psychology and the Fibonacci geometrics. That's a whole bunch of math. That's literally confluent to each other. And I think that we have a shot here, team, at a really, really interesting move to the downside. So long puts, I think the long puts, I would encourage a shorter term exit plan. Meaning get out as soon as you're at critical inflection points or at supports, right? Because you can options contracts, you can just reload and continue playing the downside on them. Mark Roach, thank you so much, brother. Really appreciate you. This was a collective effort, though. Cryptic noticed the downside this at market close today. He was already in the know. But yeah, I mean, we have crazy bearish price action coming in. You saw it in Cryptic's wedge right over here. Let me go ahead and shine light into that one more time. Right there. So this is a complete breakdown. Oh, Cryptic, dude. What target do you have for the validation of resistance on your wedge? Like, so if we were to come back up in the next bi-daily candle. Thanks, Daniel Gonzalez.
Let's see. 1 second.
I want to know if that's entry as well.
That's a little too high.
Where are you? I don't know if I was a little too high.
Now.
I saw 248.84 on my end, but I still think that's
too. 50 point tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
It's
250,
354.
354. It
Yeah, but look at forget that and look at the two EMAs it has to cross. The 10 and the 20 right there.
On
the 1 day.
On the daily? Oh, on the daily. Let me see the daily time frame. And you said to pull up the EMA. Which one?
Pull up your EMA 9 and 20.
EMA 9.
20. 920 and 920 and what else? 50.
920 and 50.
Hey, it's not getting over that.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. And
so there you go. That's your spot.
246.39 to 246.78, and that's the highest potential and resistance from our range. 240.29 to 240.86. Yeah, it's all meeting. Dude. It's all rhyming, all of it. 240. Yeah, so 246 higher potential. The discretionary is leading to just 6 points under that, so 240. Dude. So yeah, so we would have to be very careful entering the market at 239.74 and 24, because we do have a range between 239.20 all the way to 246. And if we measure,
you know what Tesla's gonna do? It's gonna break that 200, that 239, because that's just what Tesla does. Psychologically, it's gonna break it and trick bulls into going in there, and that'll shoot it up to maybe 240 or 241.
Dude, look at the resistance I'm holding here on the freaking broadening wedge. I'm thinking that this could do it. Let's just say, actually, let's say that it would go to. Let's say it's 6:55 a.m. It's 245.87 resistance.
Yeah, it's gonna break that 200, and when it breaks the 200, all opening range traders and day traders are gonna go in like mad, looking for
long position on the EMA 200.
A long position. Yep, they're gonna be looking for the next pivot, which is around 252.
So then that means that the EMA 200 could be played on the 15-minute. There you go. I don't know if that can be something, but that's 243.25, 15-minute time frame EMA 200.
Yep. It's gonna look bullish. And that's how Tesla works. It's gonna look bullish.
Yeah, but look at the resistance over here. That's invalidation back here at 243.89. That zone there, I don't think it's gonna take a lot. And also noticing now that I'm kind of zooming out, that's right at the resistance of this entire area here from December to like 243 to 244, 245. Yeah, still those targets are still being set there. Okay.
So, I mean, if you're brave, you could take a quick long, then wait for it to break below the end of the top of the first 5 minute candle and take it short.
I'm sorry. Say that. Let me follow you again. 5-minute time frame. What did you say?
If you're
I
play it,
aggressive trader.
Yeah, I'm gonna trade it up.
Yeah,
to about 240, and then from 240, I'm gonna trade it down.
You're gonna try to get the top from there, right? So pull out with profits at 240, since it may have another range of $4 to $6 to the upside.
Yep. So catch 2 quick bucks or 3 quick bucks maybe on the opening bell. Take your profit. Let's see how high it goes, and then get out, and then wait for a confirmation down, which will probably be breaking below the 200 again.
5-minute 200 is 239.69. So yeah, if this thing rises all the way to the 230, 245, 240,
yep,
you get a quick little bounce from the.
It's gonna bounce there.
Yep, you get a resistance
bounce right there.
Yep,
and there you go.
And then you do the whole thing again. I think I don't. Yeah, you know what? I could. I was gonna say because the morning volatility really shows a lot. It's scary to do this, right? But
I love it.
no, what
That's
I
where I
meant,
make my money.
what I meant is to really put it scary and do the 4-day expiry options contracts long call cover at that resistance, right? And then have your short position trigger ready for shares at the top. Because I think you could gain more for the volatility pump at the IV pump at open than you would for the short, even though volatility does fall easier, and so meaning it expands easier to the downside. But yeah, there's several ways that this can be traded. But we have the opportunity here. We have direction, and we have the targets now. So just to let you know, also 30-minute time frame. Look at the first of all, the 30-minute time frame SMA 100 is located at 243.48. So that's very similar. And then I was looking at the hourly SMA 50. Look at that thing at the top of the regression. And that is located at around 243.26 as well. It's translating to the SMA 100. So there could be serious resistance between 243 and around 2 I'm sorry, I'd say around 243.30ish to about 243.93. And yeah, I mean, yeah, there's a heavy amount of resistance there. And I think that could be the top potential. Yeah, if this thing is rising 238 to 246, that's almost its complete average true range to the top side. You're looking at a $7 move, right? $8 move to the upside. This thing has 852. What was it again? 859. Let me see. Oh, dude, are you kidding me?
Tesla has
Here it is on the daily.
796.
Are you on a 14-day close? Daily?
Uh-huh.
I have 859. So $7-8 move. That's literally the upside. So short term, yeah. You know what? Let's support it though. Let's support the upside. Let me use RSI in the 5-minute. Okay, 5-minute time frame does have an immediate. Let me get rid of some of this crap. It's hard to see. Let me get rid of the linear regression channel as well. Okay. So let's look at this one more time. 5-minute time frame downside. Is there a reason why? Man, it's barely holding on the SMA 50 on the 5-minute. Let me see the 10-minute. 10-minute bearish crossover, 15-minute bearish crossover. We need to find a support on this now. Hold on. Bi-hourly and 3-hour supports are very dangerous, dude. Those are in the gravitational zone for downsides, like the bi-hourly here. That's super dangerous. Also, a head and shoulders on momentum. That's valid. Let me make a quick suggestion here that I think that price action, I don't know how fast it's going to do this because we do have pre-market trading this, but I do have speculation that price will drop to this pivot here, maybe even I'm thinking first prior day close, or I'm sorry, prior day a low, which is right around here-ish. So it's like 237.50.
Who did that?
That was Casey. Oh, it's still on Cryptic's pick? Dude, he was trying to get my attention this whole time, bro. Okay, so right here, Casey, thanks for looking out, dude. What the heck? Um. Okay. So prior day low is right over here at 237.50. I think that's where we're going, dude. And if there's a holy crap, what's the prior day high? 242.70. Okay, yeah, dude. I think initially we're going down here first. So 238.41 to 230. Whatever this low is here. What is it? 237.50. Yeah, I think we're going down first. So we get this initial move to the downside, then which is confluent to the regression of the formation. So we'll catch that support here. And we said that was 237.50, right? So let me go to the hourly. 237.50. Okay, and then we'll match this with. Yeah, prepping a damn play is just always so annoying. Here it is. Load it up, man. Oh, are you kidding me? All right. So I mean, yeah, it's not. I thought it was going to be right there for the hourly time frame regression, but it's in fact at 236.79. But I'm speaking of a 237.50, which could honestly just wick down on the either the hourly or the 30-minute. 236.63. That has the not the prior day low, but the day before that. That's its low at 236.33. I'm not sure that it can drop all the way down to there because it's very likely for traders to use the prior day low at 237.50 for a bounce to the upside. And then that bounce to the upside is the one that we're talking about to reach 240 to 245 ish. We'll get short the asset with confirmation, and then we'll look into trading the downside. Ian Tucker saying, Cryptic, we appreciate your work also, brother. All right. I like it. Guys, yeah, man. This was I gotta admit to you, this was a big ass effort to put together the Tesla back test. This was a serious I think it was at least a few hours of back testing here for our advantage. But we know now that there's a huge probability here for a continuation to the downside in pretty epic manner. Hell yeah, team. Cryptic just said, all right, guys, Venmo me. Ian, did I really? I forgot what I said. What did I tell you? So please remember, team, that I'm going to go ahead and guide this trade at the open tomorrow, and I will be streaming into YouTube at 7 a.m. And then we shall see if that's going to be the last day for the streaming of the ARCa Bulls live trading, as it's going to be retired into Discord. I'll still post. I'll still post on YouTube. It's just, I mean, that's my biggest following there. And I'm thinking about streaming the early pre-market into YouTube and then stopping for the actual trade. But we'll see how that all works, team. I'm not sure just yet, but it's there. And please consider clicking on a Discord link and join here so you can trade live with us every morning. By the way, I need to ask the team if there's any doctors or practitioners or someone that can read something and be like, well, that says this or that says that, for a friend and for one of the analysts for ARCa Bulls. I think I'm going to put a huge mention, but if there's anyone in the chat, please let me know. I need you to read a couple words. All right, team. So I think this is a pretty good place to leave off. I figured it would take about an hour. I put a 9:15 to 10:30 stream, and that's Pacific time, of course, right? So it worked out pretty well. I figured it would be. I figured it would take this long, but I love it, you guys. So if I know that it's a downside play, but we don't show a bias. It's if being an ambidextrous trader is being a powerful trader. We just play the game, right? Just like you can drive a car forward and drive it backwards too. On reverse. There's no way they would have. There's no way they would have given you that shift knob for reverse for no reason, right? So, we could also move forward and reverse here in stocks too. But if you feel uncomfortable shorting the asset, then TSLS would. I haven't charted this one, okay, but TSLS would be your long play. As very likely here, TSLS is going to continue rising as there is pressure to apply to the downside on Tesla. All right, team. So let's go ahead and call it here. I really appreciate everybody for coming on by. Tomorrow morning, of course, please remember, team, I'll be streaming at 7 a.m. in the YouTube and likely at 6:30 a.m. in Discord. Brad H. You got it, brother. So, this play is going to be a few days long, actually. So let's be sharp and react to the price. Danny Gonzalez. Cryptic, he read, he's saying, thank you guys, ARCa, you're the best. Thanks, Cryptic. Thank you, buddy.
Hasta luego, ese.
Hasta luego, ese.
Órale, carnal.
All right, you guys, let's go ahead and cut it.
You losers.
Please take whatever I do show and iterate within these videos. It's just a form of entertainment, as I cannot suggest for you to buy, sell, or hold any assets whatsoever. Never. I need you to do your own due diligence and everything will be cool. But with that said, team, I wish you a very good rest of your night. Catch you at the bell mañana. Adios. There is bank to be made.